So you're sitting there trying to see if this will work. Hey, so I know sometimes you sit there and you start to do your Facebook posts or your Instagram posts, and you maybe have your image picked out, but then you get stuck. You start to write a caption and you just stop yourself because you don't know what to say, and you freeze and you're like, oh my God, am I using the right words in my caption? And then you just don't do it. And then you just start blaming yourself and you go, oh, I just don't know how to do social media and I'm not good at it. So I'm just not going to do it. And then it's too hard to figure it out. It's too hard to try to be consistent. So I'm just not going to do it because I'm not good at, figuring all this out. Well, I'm here to tell you that those are all stories you're making up because we're adults. Okay, let me back up a minute. The same thing happens for videos. When you go to do a video, it's so funny because I work with coaches and real estate agents and lawyers and all kinds of really amazing people across the planet. And I always find that when someone goes to do a video, all of a sudden, like all their expertise goes out the window. And they're like, oh my God, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to say? And I'm like, things you say every day because you're this expert in your field and you know what to say. But somehow the video and captions for social media make us kind of freeze and pretend like we don't know what we're doing. So what's happening here? Okay, well, first of all, if you don't know me, my name is Arriane Alexander, and I empower entrepreneurs just like you to actually grow your business and make an impact the way that you desire to, with confidence, strategy, and clarity, my favorite things. So in order to become really good at social media, and what I mean by that is sharing yourself authentically, that's one of my tips. I'm going to give you 3 tips today that will help you understand how to actually share confidently and authentically on social media and write copy like a pro. The reason that I'm sharing this with you today is because it's been a big problem for myself. I mean, I've stopped myself so many times by like, I don't know what to say in this caption, until earlier this year, I listened to this amazing interview series called The Copy Chat from Marisa Corcoran. And I learned so much from these people because these are all like copywriting experts from all over the world. And it blew my mind. I learned so much about how to write copy and how to make it effective, and it excites me. And she's having another interview series that starts today. Today is Monday, July 8th, and it starts today. I will put the link in the comments, and I'll give you the link so you can go to the actual copy chat and sign up and get listen to all these amazing interviews. And I'm one of the guest experts this time. So, hey, I'm talking all about videos. Okay. So if you're just joining me, hello. And if you're watching on replay, hello. And you can always put anything in the chat. I'm going to pull up my chat here. Trinity, hello. I can't see all these. So I'm using this platform called Repurpose, and so it streams on all my platforms. So if I miss your comment, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know if they all come in at the same time, because I went back and checked one day and I was like, I don't think all the comments are here. But anyway, okay, so let's talk about copywriting and how to actually be the bomb at doing your social media, whether it's writing a caption for a post or doing a video. Okay, so my first tip for you is authenticity. Okay, what do I mean by that? I see so many people watching other people on Instagram and Facebook and being like, oh my God, they're so good at what they write. And like, I could never write like that. And they're so successful and they're such a pro. So then you just don't do it. And you try to write like this other person. You try to write a caption that sounds like this other, successful network marketer that you know of, or another coach or another speaker. You try to write like them. Well, that's them. That's not you. And there's no right way to write your captions. There's no right way to create a video. There's just your way. And your clients are going to come to you for your authenticity. They do anyway. Like there's whatever you do in your job, there's people to choose from, right? Whatever your career is, you're not the only one doing it. So people have choices, but they're coming to you for your special sauce, whatever makes you authentic and unique. So you get to bring that out in your captions and your copywriting and your videos. So one thing that I told you about the Copy Chat, this awesome interview series. It starts today, so I'll put the link below. You're going to go sign up, and it's going to blow your mind. Blow your mind. Also, I got the upgrade. I paid for the upgrade because I didn't do it last time, and I was kicking myself because I wished I would have, because I listened to all the interviews, and they were amazing, and I really wish I would have had but to be able to reference them. And so you're going to learn in depth about all these things I'm talking about today. So first tool is authenticity. How can you be more authentic in what you share? Maybe you're super funny. Maybe you're super sassy. Maybe you're super heartfelt. I don't know. Hi, Stephanie Piazza. I was just thinking about you, Stephanie. I was just wondering how your business is. How's Stephology? Hi, Cam. Hi, Antiki. I don't think I'm saying that right, but so tell me, you can put in the comments yes or no. Do you have challenges writing your copy and your captions, whether it's for an email newsletter for your email base, or for your captions for Instagram or Facebook, or for videos? So tell me in the comments, yes or no, do you have challenges when you sit down to create your social media content? I'm pretty sure it's all going to be yeses. Okay, so first tool is authenticity. Okay, you got to be authentic in what you do, and that takes a minute to find out what that is. So the thing is, everybody, we all as adults get so hard on ourselves, but it's just there's nothing wrong with you. You're not stupid. You just haven't learned how to do it. No one's taught you. And here's what happens as adults: we want to learn things like this. If we're a kid, we're going to learn it slowly. You don't just go start playing the piano and know how to play the piano, right? Unless you're a child prodigy, but that's super rare. So you're not just going to immediately know how to, reach your audience on social media using videos and copy out of the gate. It wouldn't make sense. It's a skill set. So can you stop being so hard on yourself? Pretty please. Okay, so authenticity is the first thing. The second thing that's really going to help you in your captions and your copy to your email newsletters and your videos is to be super specific. So what do I mean by this? When you're telling a story, and all copywriting is, and videos and everything is, you're telling a story. So if you notice, at the first of this video, if you just popped in, go back when I'm done and watch the top of this video, because I was asking you questions. I was painting a picture about what it's like for you when you're sitting in front of your computer and you have a picture to share, but you have no idea what to say. And so you just freeze and you're like, oh my God, forget it. I'm just not going to share it. And I suck at social media. So I know the specifics because I've lived it. Okay. So in order to storytell effectively, which is copywriting and which is creating videos, is you need to get very specific in what you're talking about. Generalizations do not help. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you're going on vacation and somebody's like, where are you going on vacation? And you're like, Europe. And that's all you say. Well, what does that mean? There's a million places in Europe you could go. But when you say, oh my God, I'm going to Italy, this tiny, I'm going to Florence, and it's I just can't wait to see the cobblestone streets and the Notre Dame and all these beautiful, the little bridges and all the little people selling their little goodies and eating gelato. I know, because I did this. I'm going to eat gelato and Nutella cookies the whole time I'm there. That's specific, and I'm painting a picture of this trip that I'm going to enjoy. So it's the same thing for you in your business. You've got to paint a picture in your client's head. Words don't really mean anything because we see in our heads in pictures. So the more specific that you are in writing your captions and writing any copy and anything you say on video, that's how you're really going to connect with your ideal clients. And that's always what you want to do. You're just trying to build a relationship with your ideal clients. Trinity says, being authentic is so important. Yeah, always. I mean, just in anything we do, but specifically for social media, because I see so many people trying to be something they're not. Again, if I don't see your comments, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm using this new platform called repurpose.io, which I love, that streams to all my channels live at once, but I don't know if all the comments come in accurately yet. So this is kind of beta for me. So bear with me here. Cam's gelato in Italy in Las Vegas and Park MGM. Right. So that's a specific experience that we can, start to picture of oh, that, Las Vegas. I've been to Las Vegas. Oh, gelato, So that's what you want to do anytime you're copywriting, is get very, very, very specific. Okay. So you're going to be authentic. You're going to get very specific. And the third thing that you want to do when you're copywriting for your emails, or you're using Instagram or Facebook and writing copies and captions or creating a video, is remember you're only speaking to one person at a time. So that brings in even more specificity. So right now, I don't feel like I'm speaking to a whole group of people, because I know there's only one of you on the end of your phone or your computer, whatever you're watching on. So the more that I can speak directly to you and to your fears and to your challenges and to your goals and to your dreams and visions, then you're gonna feel like I'm speaking directly to you. But if I'm speaking to a general audience, it doesn't land on you, it doesn't hit, it doesn't connect with your heart. And that's the whole idea of social media. It's social. It's here. We're here to build relationships and to support people and to serve people and to build our business, obviously. And so the more that you can be specific of who you're speaking to, that helps your story come together. That helps whatever you say to come together. So whatever you can do to point your copywriting and your captions and your emails and your videos to one person, the better off you're going to be. So I use words like you, like I'm speaking to you. I'm not necessarily talking about me. I'm going to make a note because I have to do a whole nother video about this, about being a hero. See all these little downloads pop in when I'm speaking. But you always want to really engage the other person, because here's the deal. If I just sit here and talk about myself all day long, you guys are going to be bored. I wouldn't be bored because I'd be like, oh my God, la, la. Like we all love to talk about ourselves. But you're going to be bored because that's so narcissistic, right? So I need to make it about you. And again, think of your visions and your fears and your challenges and your goals, because that's how we're going to relate to each other. That's why you're here with me now. It's because you've seen me before do stuff. Trinity's here like every time I turn on the video, Trinity's here. Like she's, we have this relationship from like social media, which is awesome. Stephanie says, I clearly embrace the imperfections. That's authentic, LOL. Yes, I laugh a lot at myself sometimes. Yeah, Stephanie's a really good example of this. I've known Stephanie for like 20 years. We met when we were like really, really young in the fashion business. And she's really good at, she's like I'm just going to give her as an example because I know her. And she's like one of the smartest people I know. And she's so good at what she does. She works in the fashion business, in the retail side, and she helps stores look amazing. Like she helps them understand how to put their products together and them look really amazing. So she does a lot of consulting in the fashion business. And she's such a hard worker, but she also knows like she can't do everything. And I think what happens is at this age, like, I mean, I'm a little older, and most of my clients are too, that we get in this rut as adults of thinking like it all has to be great instead of having the beginner's mind. It's a beginner's mind that still learns and is like, oh my God, like it's not a bad thing. I don't know how to do this. And I'm not going to be great at everything. So how can I still be nice to myself even when I'm not great? And I think Stephanie does a great job with that. You just have to laugh at yourself sometimes. Like, I don't know everything, nor should I. There's no way I could. And you don't either. None of us do. No one on the planet knows everything, right? Because that would be dumb. That doesn't work. That doesn't happen. So the more that you can just laugh at yourself and be like, okay, like I don't know everything. Like I've got imperfections. I've got stuff I don't know. There's stuff I need to learn. We're good. So, okay, hope that's helpful. Trinity says, I love watching your videos. Thanks, Trinity. I love you always being here. Thank you. So if you're watching on replay, I'm so happy you're here. Go ahead and like answer all the questions we talked about in the comments of, I'd love to know where you're challenged, where you're super challenged, obviously, in what you're doing in your business, in the copywriting aspect. I'm not a copywriting pro. I'm just sharing about this because I'm learning so much about this. So this is a great place for me to embrace my imperfections. Is like, I'm not a great copywriter. I can write, but like, I don't know the ins and outs, but I'm learning it because I'm so excited about it. And I want to share it with you. And that's why the copy chat is awesome. So I'm going to put the link in the comments for the copy chat. It's an interview series with all these experts from across the world that are like amazing. I listened to the one, my friend Marisa does it. It's an interview series she started earlier this year, and it blew my mind. Like, I watched every video and I wish I would have bought the series to have them all because they're amazing. And she's doing it again. It starts today. So I'm going to put the link in the comments. I'm one of the guest experts. I'm one of the guest experts next week. So I'm going to put in the comments, go sign up for it. You will love it. I promise you. All right. Leave me any messages. You can always DM me. I'm Arriane Alexander, and go write some captions. All right. Ciao.